Welcome everyone to this month's Astrocolorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealedwithlove.com. So I'm so glad you could join me. The idea of the Astrocolorscope is that I take 3 crystals for you, for your sign, from my crystal bag. I throw those 3 crystals into a circle with the 12 houses of the astrological signs, and then see where those crystals go, so that I read the crystals specifically for the houses for your month ahead. I'm also going to take a bead from my bead bag and see what color wants to come up to influence your month ahead. And this time I thought I'd write down all the aspects for the month as well, and I've got them all on here, and I'm just going to pick one of these to see which one wants to be specific for you for this month as well. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, Capricorn, so for you, this stone went into your first house. This is snow quartz. So this has been coming up quite a lot for different signs. So this has the qualities of quartz, so it's an amplifier and a healer, but it's more gentle because of that kind of snow color. It's more opaque, and it's not as harsh, let's say. It's a gentler, sweeter vibration. This went into your first house. So I feel almost, because it's a white energy, that you're starting again, that you're going back to something that really defines who you are and is one of your values. So for instance, one of my values is my spirituality, and the stones that are coming up for you over this next month are really linking with what you believe to be a quality that if you didn't have this quality, you wouldn't be you. And that would be me with my spirituality. And these stones are connected to spirituality, but I feel that it's more along the lines of what quality is within you, is something that is expressed by you, that if you did not have, it would no longer be you. People would wonder, you've changed, something's different. So I feel that with this particular stone, it's almost like you are reconnecting with a particular quality that reflects who you are over this next month. And as a consequence of reconnecting with it, it's almost like you are bringing it more into your life, expanding on that, and it's giving you a new purpose or a new reason for being. So hopefully that makes sense. I also feel with this that physically you need to cleanse your energy field, if you understand that. I usually do it with white light, and because of the white, that's what makes me think of cleansing. But I also get the sense of cleansing things out of your physical environment as well, that just don't reflect who you are anymore. Alright, so we'll come back to that, I feel, because there's another white stone as well that's come up. So now the next one is Elestial quartz. And the Elestial quartz, it has this beautiful sort of gold and orange color, and then on the other side it has a white spot as well. And this went into your 6th house. And that white spot kind of reminds me of this white here. It's almost like it kind of, I can't put my hands on it, but it's like it fits in to that little space right there. So I get this sense with this particular stone, it's another spiritual energy. So this is very much about connecting to your spirituality, about connecting to the heavens, connecting to the angels, etc. And this went into your 6th house, which is about your career and your job and your health, etc. I feel almost as if you are cleaning up your act with this stone on every level. So from a physical perspective, from a health perspective, this can be about you looking at what is good for you and maybe what isn't good for you, from a food perspective, from a thoughts perspective, emotions, anything like that, environmental, you know, maybe the lighting around you isn't good, you know, and you're feeling it, that kind of thing. Maybe your bed's in the wrong position, you know, for feng shui. I feel that that is connected to this stone. But I also feel that you are slotting in that little section here with your quality, that quality that is coming back into your life, which is something that has meaning for you and is about your values, that you're going to be slotting that into your career, into your job. So you don't have to go changing jobs, but it may be that you start looking at a career, a path that maybe you didn't think you could do, and now you're revisiting that because it's linking with your values. So hopefully that makes sense. There's something else that's just come up with this as well. It's about money and about abundance. There is a sense of just needing to be a little bit frugal over this next month. So and of course we're kind of coming up to Christmas, aren't we? That could be part of it. But I feel almost as if you need to be a little bit careful where you spend your money, and don't, because there is a passion that's coming up for you around that quality, you may be inspired to spend more than you need to over this month, and it's just something to be aware of, to watch that. Before we move on to this stone, the bead that came up is also white. So there is a theme that's going on here, you see, with the white energy for you. So that white really is a part of it is a new start. But I feel that with that white, it is around spirituality as well. It's around your beliefs and what you believe to be true about yourself. But there's a quality energy that's coming in there that it's almost as if you can imagine a cupcake, and the cupcakes were just fine, and then you put a topping on, an icing on, and then it was really better. And I feel that that's what's happening here. There's some icing that's coming for you, and so your cupcake is going to be so much more better. It's almost like it's finished. So then the final stone that came up went into your 8th house. This is blue lace agate. And blue lace agate, I don't know if you can see it properly. I don't know if that will change, probably not. There are little wave formations that go through this blue lace agate. The agates cleanse, they protect, they ground. This one, you know, they all link with healing. Stones, every stone has a healing quality. But this one, you know, when I look at it, it looks almost like one of those graphs that you get, and there's a sense of, okay, you've been going along a plateau and then you go up, and that's what I see here. There's a little plateau and then it goes up, and that's what I feel for you, that especially, you know, this is around your 8th house. There's a connection with a birth, rebirth, and death as well. So something is leaving your life and something is being reborn. And I feel that with that rebirth, that you're going to get more energy. So there's a sense of you having more passion, there's more oomph, there's more of a desire to move forward. And blue is a color of communication. So it could be that, and you know, you don't have to take any notice of me, but it could be that you are communicating more with the angelic realm, with the spiritual realm, with your ancestors, with your higher self, with yourself as well. I feel like, you know, when I look at this, I feel like you are building something. And with that building something, you are putting yourself into a place of happiness. There's just a sense of happiness with this building. Yeah, it just feels like you're coming more into yourself. Yeah. The aspect that you got is Venus conjunct Saturn, and they're in Scorpio, and that's on the 12th of November. So Venus is the planet of love, and Saturn is a planet of structure, but it can be very constrictive. And with the conjunct, it's almost like they're kissing each other. And there's a sense of Venus is kissing Saturn, because Saturn is much slower and Venus is much faster, and it's just moving past it, going, and then it's moving on. But there's a sense with that Venus is saying, this is what I want, and Saturn's saying, you can't have it. It's like a parent. No, you can't have it. It's not good for you to have it. And Venus is saying, please let me have that. So there's a sense of you're getting, it's almost like an experience that's coming in that will color your life for some years to come. And it feels like it's over this month, over this next 4 weeks. This is the 12th of November, but it feels like it's just a little bit past that there is something that's coming in that will color your experience. And as a consequence of that, it's almost like you're following that energy from now on. So it's a little bit like looking for the Holy Grail. So you found the Holy Grail, you saw it in a vision, and now you're going to start moving towards it. It's like that sort of energy. So let's see what your card is. Let's take it from the middle. So the card is the Five of Cups, and this is disappointment. Take a look at the card and see what resonates for you, what image resonates for you at this moment, and then ask yourself, what does that mean? I actually see in this card all the smashed glass that's in it, and there's a sense of breaking ties, breaking up things that no longer look right for you. And I feel like you're going to rebuild with that, and you're going to purpose that energy. So some things haven't worked for you, and that's what I feel that this card is saying. It's just some things haven't worked for you, and you're going to get rid of them and then repurpose that energy and put it into something new. I see that there is a flower at the top here and growth, and there's almost a sense of, you know, once you change your perspective and look in a new direction, that there can be the possibility for new growth. So that's it for this month's Astrocolorscope. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do check out my website, of course, sealedwithlove.com, and my store. You can find my necklace in my store. This is the Tree of the Shaman, and of course lots of silks and my book and CDs and crowns behind me, all kinds of different things, paintings as well. Do share this video with your friends if it's resonated with you, and remember to subscribe to my love letter and grab your free color kit at bit.ly/color kit. I will see you next month. Lots of coloricious blessings to you. Bye.